And welcome to the Math Tutor channel. This is your Math Tutor, and we are aiming at improving the grades in math. So today's session is going to be IGCSE math session, and we are going to look at the question that you can see on the screen right now. Okay, let's start straight away and we go to business. Okay, by shading the unwanted region of the grid, find and label the region R that satisfies the following four inequalities. Well, first of all, you need to know what inequalities are. Inequalities are related to equations. The only difference between equations and inequalities is the sign used. In equations, we have equal signs that are used, and in inequalities, we have the less than or equal to, greater than or equal to. Those signs are the ones that are inequalities. So equations are represented by lines, inequalities are represented by regions. So we shade regions that represent we shade the regions that do not represent the inequality, meaning that the other region that is left unshaded is the one that represents or satisfies the inequality. Okay, so let's start. Yeah, so the first line, we of course, to know which region to shade, you need to know the equation. So we write it like that. So the first line is y is equal to 2. So when you look for it, it is this one here. This is the line y is equal to 2. Now let's find out which region gives us coordinates that satisfy this inequality. So this inequality is y is less or equal to 2. So we want numbers that are less than or exactly 2. Alright, so looking at these regions, the line y is equal to 2 has two parts, the upper part and the lower part. Okay, so the upper part has numbers starting from 3, 4, 5. These are greater than 2. And then the lower part has numbers that are less than 2. So if we are interested in only the part that has numbers that are less than 2, so automatically we have to shade the part that has numbers that are greater than 2, and this is the part. So we shade, you make sure that the shading starts exactly on the line, because this here is where our inequality starts from. So this is how I've shaded. So this is the region. The unshaded part is y is less or equal to 2. You don't need to write it there. The fact that you've not shaded it represents the inequality. Let's go to the second one. The second one is y is greater or equal to 1. So we write it in form of an equation. So we write it as y is equal to 1, and this is the line, y is equal to 1. We want only numbers that are greater or equal to 1, so they are the upper, they are the numbers above 1, so the numbers below 1 are less, so they don't satisfy, so we shade that part off, just like that. So this is the line, y is equal to 1. Excellent. Now, let's continue. The next one is y is equal to 2x minus 1. So we need to find out which equation is this. I mean, which line is this? We have two lines remaining. So y is equal to 2x minus 1. Let's try to find out which line is this. This is how you find out. You let x be 0, and if x is 0, it's like you cover up this one, like with your thumb, you cover it up. So because any number times 0 is 0, so if this is 0, 0 minus 1, negative 1. So that means y is negative 1. So let's look for a line that has this coordinate 0, negative 1. It is this one. So we got it. So this is the line y equals 2x minus 1. So it has two regions. So let's start by picking a pair here. This pair is 2 and 4. So 2 and 4. So this is x and this is y. We are going to put it in this inequality to see if it satisfies. Alright, so y is 4, and is the right hand side greater? Let's check. 2 times 2 minus 1. So this is 2 times 2 is 4. 4 minus 1 is 3. So 4 cannot be less than 3. So that means the region where we picked this pair does not satisfy this inequality. So we shade it off like that. So we shade it off like that. Okay, and the remaining line is, I'll get another color that we shall use shade. Okay, the remaining line is automatically y is equal to 5 minus x. So the remaining line also has coordinates. You realize that the coordinate I picked for the previous line is on the other side of this new line, so we can still use it. So 2 and 4, we can put it there to see if it satisfies the inequality. So the left is x and the right is y. Okay, so is 4 less than, let's check, 5 minus 3 is 2. So you realize that 4 is not less or equal to 2. So the side that we have picked, this pair still does not qualify does not satisfy the inequality, so we shade it off just like that. Okay, and the questions asked us to label the region that satisfies these 4 inequalities with R. So the region that satisfies or is that region that has not been touched by any shading, and that region is this one here. Well, this is a solution to this question. I hope you understood. I hope you enjoy. Please like, share, and subscribe. Math GSE. Improve those grades. It is always lonely at the top. Please share with your friends so you can all achieve a good grade in math. Thank you.